A little bit of an assembly line going on here. Got these pinned up, ready to stitch. Everything's serged. These ones are all serged, have to be folded and stitched. And this is what the finished products are going to look like. It's just a drawstring bag. And those are going to be for sale at Taboo, which is a convention coming up here next month. So, making those for one of the ladies across the yard there. But, yeah, well, that's part of today's work. Anyway, a new addition in the house here. Can't do this with one hand, but chin-up bar. Back in the day, when I was working construction and such, I didn't need to work out to keep, in general, good health. Now that I'm not doing anything physically strenuous day to day, I do. And in previous times when I wasn't doing physically strenuous work, I also would work out. Not a huge amount. I mean, I'm not going to try and get jacked. Just, basic few exercise. Right now it's 10 sit-ups, 10 push-ups, 10 squats, and 10 chin-ups every day. And first couple of days getting into it's kind of hard, especially the chin-ups. But, 4 or 5 the first day and 7 or 8 the second day, and I'm up to 10 by the third day, so. Keeping in general good health is important. Just as a thing for everybody. And it's hard to do on a really low budget, but at least exercise you can get in without spending money. I mean, that chin-up bar is all made out of scraps. Just a piece of rebar, a couple of old bicycle chains, and padlocks, and just whatever happened to be in the garage I could build it out of, and some pipe insulation and gaffer tape. So that's the only thing I had to make for this project. But yeah, just keep in general health, Don't do anything to excess. Like I say with drinking, I'll have a drink, but I'm not going to drink a lot. I'll eat, decent meals every day, but I'm not going to overeat and be a glutton about it. I'm not going to get obese. Keep a little bit active. But yeah, eating a healthy diet is kind of difficult on a low to zero budget or when you're trying to save money. You can skimp on some things, but you can't skimp on some things. I mean, you don't have to get the best cuts of meat, but you have to have some meat. You don't have to have the best possible, most expensive pastas or cereals or breads, but you gotta have some kind of carbs in your diet. Yeah, unless you're going keto, but then you can't do that for long periods of time. But yeah, buying cheap, but varied, and keeping everything varied and keeping everything diverse. Little bit of everything. A few vegetables, some fruit, some dairy. Just generally keeping healthy. And keeping healthy is difficult. Like everything else, it's willpower. Having to force a will to make yourself do the smart thing. Hard to do, but it can be done. Yeah. Again, it's not just for being poor, or living poor, it's just for everybody. Just keep yourself generally healthy. Little bit of a workout, decent diet, little activity, decent amount of fresh air, lots of water, and at least a drink at the end of the day. But yeah, try and keep healthy. That's lesson 15. So, I'm going to be bent over the sewing machine stitching on knees all day tomorrow, so talk to you next time.